Right, moving on to triangular diagrams, right? How do we show the amount of all of these different elements within a single material, for example, right? The coexistence of a lot of different materials within a single material. I know that's confusing, but we'll jump into it. So triangular diagrams. As their name suggests, these are diagrams that are triangles, meaning they have three axes. And we're super common. We're really used to looking at graphs with two axes, right? An X and a Y. So we can plot a point based on how far along the X-axis is it, how far X-axis is it, how far along the Y-axis is it. So you're super familiar with plotting in 2D, right, graphs, two-dimensional graphs. Triangular diagrams are very, very similar, but now there's three axes, right? There's an X, a Y, and a Z, or an A, a B, and a C, right? So you're allowed to plot the relative amount of three components in one material, right? How much A, how much B, how much C goes into this material. Now, for example, I have plotted a blue dot on this triangular diagram, and we're going to figure out how much A, how much B, and how much C in it. To figure out how much A, we are going to follow along that purple line, which starts at 0% on the right and then works up to 100% in the lower left, right? So that blue dot is on not the 0 line, but the next line, which is 10% A. Now for B, 0% is on the left side and counts up to 100% on the lower right. So count up what percent B is here, right? We start at 0 and then count up 10, 20, 30% B is where we find that blue dot. And then the same thing for C, where 0% is at the bottom, 100% is at the top, and we find that that blue dot is on 60% C. So whatever material this is, it's got 10% A, 30% B, 60% C, and we would write that as A10, B30, C60. Now I want you to try to do this next example on your own. Right? What percent A, what percent B, what percent C? Pause me here if you need to. Don't let me go on without you, but I am going to move forward. Okay. Here, we've got 60% A, 30% B, 10% C, right? So if you got that, you're good to go. You understand how to read triangular diagrams. If not, that's okay. We're going to practice this in class. All right, and again, we would write that as A60, B30, C10.